that you realized that you were going to build a home?
So in 2020, we started thinking about long-term plans and where we wanted to be when we retired. Like everybody else, we started looking during COVID for a house, and then we couldn't find anything that we wanted, so we decided to build.
Why did you choose to build a custom home?
It wasn't so much that we decided to build a custom home as it is we decided that we wanted to have a builder that would take care of us through the process. And at the beginning, we heard about Spartan, and that's why we went on the interview.
So then why did you end up choosing Spartan Homes?
Your reputation. It was a little nerve-wracking. We hadn't done anything like that before, but we felt very, very comfortable that through the process, as hard as it was going to be, that we would end up with a home we were going to love.
So you may have looked around for other builders. How did Spartan compare to other builders in the area?
So that's easy. From the beginning, Eric and your team, you all were very organized. It was very structured. There were no surprises as to what we were going to be getting as an end product. You know, there was that whole working through the process part of the build, but at the end of every conversation, we had a pretty clear direction as to how we were going to move forward, and that's what we wanted.
How did you end up with this specific floor plan?
It fit on the lot.
And were there any specific features that you had to have in this home, or anything custom that you just had to make sure was in this?
There were things that we knew we wanted. I wanted a very flexible mudroom. We knew we wanted a screened-in porch. We knew we wanted a wide open space, open living, so we could see as much of the lake as possible. And you know, with this model, we can see it from every room in the house. Main level master was also on the must, and I'm sure there were other things, but those were the primary features that were not negotiable, and we got them in this house.
How did it feel walking through this house after it was built?
Well, we were in a lot through the process, but it felt really good. It took a while to honestly feel like we were coming home, but over the last year, because we've been in here a year, it's definitely home.
Are there any memorable moments during your build process that you can recall?
So I was really nervous about the fireplace and the color of the fireplace and how it was going to look. I stepped out of my comfort zone quite a bit on it, and I absolutely love it. So seeing the fireplace done, and when they put the mantle on, I was like, I love this.
What did you think about the Spartan build process?
Very structured, which we wanted. Very organized, very honest. Eric's very forthright. And honestly, I appreciated that. We wanted clarity through the build. We wanted to know that we were going to be happy at the end of it, and that's what he promised us, and that's what we got.
Have you noticed any cost-saving features since you've been living here? Has any bills gone down?
The electric bill, the first month we were here was about half of what it was in our rental, which is quarter of the size. So we were really pleased with that.
Has your life changed much since you've been living here?
We play a lot more, we're outside a lot more. We enjoy the lake living. People are here much more frequently than the house that we were just in. It was a rental when we built.
We know that the building process can be complicated and sometimes an issue can occur. How did Spartan handle any of the issues that arose during the build?
We really didn't have any issues, and we still don't. It's a year here, and you know, service calls are just minor touch-ups.
Mm-hmm. Now that you've built your dream home, what advice would you give to somebody else that is going to build their custom home?
Interview enough so that you trust your builder, and you can have that relationship so that through the process, you know that you're going to be taken care of. And that's what we felt like with Spartan.